Hello?
Now we're good. I apologize. That
All
is
right.
Radionics' problem.
Are we confirmed good? Any confirmers?
Yes, we're good. I hear it on stream.
Okay.
Sorry. Apologies,
Good.
folks.
No, you're good.
You can
All
take
right.
it from here.
Hello,
I
everybody.
apologize.
My name is Level. I play.
Oh no. He did tell me that if he happens to cut out, it might be the weather. And hmm. We'll give him a moment. He's okay, surely. Did you like your 5 seconds of Level? How are we feeling about that? He's like a little like Stanley cameo, and that's all he gets. Well. Well, that's not ideal. Yeah, the weather was starting to get kind of inclement in his area. So I think he crashed. Hopefully his power didn't go out. Let's see. I'm going to take a look. Are we still here in Discord? 1 second, folks. Yeah, it is indeed his internet went out. Unfortunate. His power is gone. Well, all right. We are going to be right back when we get it figured out. One moment, lads. Let me see. Where is... Okay. Well, not ideal. I'm working on it.
All right, guys.
There we're
I'm
back.
sorry about that. It's raining outside my house right now, so I thought that might happen, and it did. But you know what? It's fine. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna get started here. We're gonna first do all the Jump King maps in order, then all the Pogo Stick maps in order, and then getting over it. Jump King is my best game, so we're gonna start with the easy stuff to settle me in, and then we'll get into the stuff I haven't played as much recently. So yeah, let's do it. We got the
Let
new
me know when to start.
game. Yep, right now. So normally we would just add up all the in-game times, but I think for the sake of this, we'll probably just go off of like real time. It'll add a little bit of time, but that's all good. So yeah, this is a very like obscure category. Only a few people have actually played it, but because it's very difficult, not many people are good at all the Jump King maps, all the Pogo Stick maps, and getting over it. But I've ran this a few times, and I figured it would be good. So yeah, here we have Jump King first map classic. We're gonna go for sewer skip here, which is it only saves like half a second, but it would be cool if I could show it off. So basically there's a secret pathway here, and if I stand at the perfect spot right there, you see that we get to do a little shortcut. And oh, lag spike. All right, hopefully that doesn't happen. There's some notorious instances in this game where people have gotten some lag spikes and it ruined their runs, and that's always fun. So in this game, the thing that's most important right now and how I know how the run is going is the wind cycles, and you'll see that later in the map in a few areas there's going to be wind that moves left to right 6.5 seconds, and it heavily influences your jumps. And the wind has consistent cycles. So my goal right now, I'm on pace to, if I can get there before 242 on the timer, then I'll be on the one cycle. And then from there, I can do all the skips in the wind that save time. And yeah, we should be good. This is a 2-frame jump, and I hit it. It's the hardest base jump in this game, getting in that chimney. You know what? Let's go for the window skip for the one time. Okay, that was a 1-framer. That's not a required skip, but I had to go for it. I would like to hit it, to be honest, so I think I'm going to go for it at least one more time here. So let's see if we could do it. I'm going to keep going for it.
I respect the hustle.
I got to show everybody. I've never gone for it in a GoFF run. It shouldn't. If I take like another like 2 attempts and I can't do it, I think everyone gets the point. But there we go. We got it.
And that's a 1-frame.
Yeah, it's a 1-frame skip.
Very nicely done.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a very hard skip, and you need it. You pretty much need it to get the next fastest cycle, which is a 0 cycle, and then there's the negative cycle of the wind, which only about 20 people have done, including myself. And it's very difficult, and you not only have to hit that 1-frame skip, but you also have to do a bunch of other optimizations to make it to the wind, not even on time for the cycle, but you have to make it like you get there late for the cycle, and then you have to do some crazy movement. All right, so you can see here I'm on like the 3 cycle because I was messing around there, but now we're gonna do the wind skips, which are a bunch of intricate setups to get through the wind faster. So we have that one, and then we're gonna have another one here, and this is gonna look pretty cool. I got time this first jump good. I went a little late, but I actually saved it there because then I went early on the next jump. So perfect. All right. And now here we're gonna have the 3rd skip plus something called fast chapel entry. If I can hit it, it's a pretty advanced trick. I do it a very old way. I think there's a much better way to do it now, but let's see if I can hit it. You'll see me do bonks against a wall to like time my jumps properly because it's a very specific timing thing. See those 2 bonks there, and I walked like 1 pixel or so too far to the right there, so unfortunately we didn't hit it, but that's all good. I'm just gonna do the setup here. It's actually pretty cool, especially if you're new to the game. You can just do a full there, and then you're good. All right, and now we're in the chapel. What's really nice about also we hit the brick jump there. We missed that jump though. What's really nice about this map is that once you make it to the chapel, it's a checkpoint that you can't fall from. unless you like purposely jump down pretty much. The other maps don't have anything like that, so definitely is very nice. And like pretty much like any of the other games I'm going to show today, there's no like safety points. This is like the only map that really has something like that. You got to go down the slide. Then I'm going to go for a 2-frame optimization in the tower here. It's coming up in a few screens. But yeah, this is the final area. This map goes by really quickly. And there's like over 1,000 submitted runs. Oh, I hit that optimization there. And then this is the skip. Oh, I nailed it. I snapped those two. Oh, I almost overshot that. All right. Very nice. 512 for missing window twice. I'll take that. That's not that bad. If I didn't go for it, I would have definitely gotten a much better time. But all right. 512 307. If someone wants to keep track of the times in the chat, like you definitely can, and then we can add them all up at the end for like the official time. All right, so that was the first map. And now we have New Babe Plus. And this crown that I'm wearing, it allows me to teleport directly to it. If I didn't, then I would have to sacrifice my other crown. But luckily we're not. So this is map number 2. This map also has wind cycles. The third map will not. The negative cycle, the fastest cycle you can get on this map is a lot easier to get than on Main Babe. Even though I think less people have actually done it because this map's just a lot less popular. But and you can also see the bird there. There's birds on every map, and if you chase them, you can get like cosmetics and stuff. There's a bunch of different cosmetics in this game. And one of them we'll actually be using on the third map, which I will explain when we get there. But yeah, so right now I'm in snow, and in the snow you can't walk or anything, so just jumping, and luckily I'm hitting my jumps, so I don't have to reposition or anything. And then this is ice, and I'm doing an ice cancel there to slow my momentum. You can see there, do a little skip. And you can carry the momentum as well like that. That's always cool. And then coming up, I actually have like my one contribution to the run here. I actually came up with a little strategy, which I will explain here. And it's basically an easier way to do clean movement through these cages, just like that. Basically what I did there, from going from the first to second ice cage, I did a neutral jump and used the momentum from the ice instead of a jump to the left. And that makes that a lot easier. It's not as fast as doing a left jump, but it makes it a lot easier, and that's a strategy people use to catch the negative cycle on this map. I actually have to practice the wind skip here that's coming up. There's another 1-frame skip that technically has a backup as well if I need to hit it, so we'll see. It's gonna look really cool if I hit it. I'll probably go for it until I hit it, just because why not? But let's see here. So this is the wind skip, and now I'm gonna do a bunch of fulls here, just to set me up for the right timing for this. And let's see. The 1-framer is coming up here. Oh, I thought okay, so I missed it. You want to avoid that chimney and get the backup, but unfortunately I didn't get the backup, so I'm kind of in a spot where I don't really I'll go for the 1-framer again, but I can't do it like cleanly. Exactly. But it's all good. Oh, okay. It's all good. Gonna have to wait out this wind cycle here. Yeah, that's you'll see a little later in this area. The wind it's not a lot of people don't like this area because you have to wait, and there's some things you can skip like what I'm doing now, but at the end of the area you kind of just have to wait around, and it's a little annoying. All right, so yeah. Hopefully I can get over this chimney here. Okay, I want like 1 frame over, 2 frames over. We'll try it at least one more time here. Oh, shoot. Listen, I'm playing to show the people the strategies. It's not necessarily about getting the fastest time. It's about showing off the cool stuff. There we go. That's a 1-framer as well. You know what? Third try for both of those 1-framers. I'll take that, dude. and then we lined my foot up with that book there, and then we got that, and then that would save a cycle in if I were on a good pace, but of course I'm not, but that is okay. Yeah, so this is the part that people don't like a lot because you have to you could see I'm just waiting around here for like 2 screens and it's kind of just like not very interesting. I'm gonna do a little setup here, hang, and then 2 wall hugs. And you could see that lines me up well to get in here. And now we're in the Lost Frontier. And this is an extremely difficult area. A lot of people struggle on this one. There's a lot of tight jumps and a couple different paths you can go down, so it's a little confusing. It's taken me a lot of practice. I'm sorry if you can hear the thunder outside. It is crazy out here in Florida. All right, you could do a little skip there. Save a tiny bit of time, and now we're in Hidden Kingdom here. I'll just show this off quickly. You can see normally if you go on these mushrooms, it'll show you the invisible platforms, but of course I know where they are, so I don't have to do that. There's just a bunch of hidden platforms and stuff. This is one of my favorite areas for sure. It's like one of my favorite underrated areas. Like it's not one that you're gonna like care about too much, but it's an interesting area. See, I just walked off that platform because I can't see where I'm going. Oh my goodness, I'm like shorting this. So yeah, these walls are completely just you can jump right through them. It looks really weird if you don't know what you're doing here and it's like your first time. Dude, this thunder outside is actually like distracting me, guys. This is why I'm throwing, surely. Alright. I could do a little skip here. We could also do another little skip there. And then we're up to what other people... This might be like also the hardest area in the map, depending on who you ask. I'd say probably the second hardest because the falls are a little less punishing. But yeah, this area is very difficult. It has these platforms with slopes on it, and if you like, I definitely recommend you guys watch the world records on these maps from Hanya. They're all like he does this area in such a cool way. Like I've even tried to like do what he does in this area, and I can do it, but because I'm so rusty, it's like incredibly difficult. I mean, also just because like what he does is just like very fast and impressive. All right, and we got out of there with not too bad of falls. I will definitely take that. So yep, we're gonna keep on going here, and now we're in Deep Ruin. And I have a lot of opinions on water areas. This one's not so bad, but basically it makes it so you have to hold your jumps for way longer. I tried to go for the shorter jump there, but I ended up just full jumping. And you can see that as well, there's a silver coin up there, and those are collectibles that you can get and then bring to NPCs and get cosmetics and stuff. This game is very hard to 100%. There's plenty of videos on like people getting all the achievements and stuff, and they're pretty entertaining. I recommend you watch them or even go for it yourself. It's definitely one of the hardest all achievements that I know of. I mean, especially for there only being 48 achievements. It's like I remember getting it myself. Because there's some cool challenges you can do, like the snake ring, which makes your feet all icy. And also there is the giant boots, which, oh my god, okay, I thought I overshot it. Which makes it so you can't walk. And then you could also do snake ring plus boots. And that's just like a whole challenge. That isn't actually an achievement to do that, but a lot of people do that. And there's also a lot of custom maps too. Like there's so many now that I haven't played. but there's like they're really really cool. I definitely recommend you check them out. There's a lot of people who specialize in custom maps. Not as many people recently play the main maps just because the custom maps are so high quality and really bring like an extra challenge. Oh yeah, so you can see some of these are like walkthrough and stuff. There's a skip you can do here, but I don't actually know the lineup for it, so I'm just not gonna go for it. Oh, okay. I got a lucky fall there. But you don't want to miss the babe jump because normally you'll get punished way more than that. All right. All right, there we go. 9:11, 9:12, not bad. For anybody keeping track at a time, 9:12, 5:68. As you can see, I have 38,000 attempts. Plus, there's even more, I think. I think like my attempt count got reset at some point a few years ago. So I probably have over like 50,000 attempts in these maps, plus custom maps and stuff. I've also ran a few custom maps too. I've had world record before in one of the most notorious custom maps, which is Babe of Ascension. It was the first ever custom map. And it was a really cool map. I'm gonna put on the light there just so you guys can see me a little better. Yeah, all right. So the final map here is Ghost of the Babe. This is a really interesting one. So as you can see here, we're starting from the beginning of Red Crown, like we do in the main map. But we're going to be going in that little entrance you saw there, and then we're going to be going into the new map. And this map is definitely my favorite. So anyone wondering, by the way, yes, I did run Main Babe blindfolded last year. And I've also beaten this map blindfolded one time. I've never speedrun it blindfolded, but there are some really impressive speedruns of all three maps now. This is a pretty recent development. Have been beaten blindfolded. As you can see here, I'm sliding now because I actually equipped the snake ring. And as you can see, I walked into the wall there, and now I'm going to be doing a very specific lineup. And this is called the bog skip. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. As you can see there, I just landed here, which normally you're supposed to fall all the way to the bottom of the bog. But if you walk into that wall, it actually changes your subpixel. And if you do that specific lineup, it allows you to skip like half of the bog, which is great because this is underwater and you also can't walk normally. But yeah, the snake ring is allowed in this map for this one area. So after this screen coming up, this is the last screen you could use as the snake ring. I don't know why it's like that. It makes it a lot more convenient, but I think it was kind of just decided that it was allowed. And it's because was the rules when it started. It's just been like that ever since. Some people don't like it, but to me, I mean, it's just how the map has been for so long that I don't even really think about it. And this map has some absolute banger music, by the way, so definitely recommend you pay close attention to the tunes here. Yeah, this could be a very challenging area, especially when you're first playing the map because you fall back into the bog all the time. And the bog is not a fun place to be. But, once you get decent at the map, it's not so bad. I've also done all platforms on these maps before. So basically, like, every single platform that I'm not touching, and there's so many, really interesting platforms. I'm not going to show them all right now because there's some that literally you would never touch ever. People wouldn't even know about them, especially in this area specifically. Dude, I haven't been in Bugstock in so long. All right, and you could actually chase this fly around here in the game. And I won't spoil what happens when you finally have to get to stop chasing him, but he'll go up and down and all around this area, and you have to collect him literally 30 times or something crazy like that. And in the 100% speedrun, they do that. So if you want to see that, you can watch the 100% category. Which I've never actually ran before, but I would be open to it one day, maybe. But yeah, it's really cool. It's one of my favorite things, for sure. Yeah, fell down there. I haven't been in that area in a long time, dude. It's my first time playing this map in quite a while. But I wasn't even sure I was going to hit the bog skip, actually, so I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, I didn't know I was even running for GoFF until around 2 days ago, and I'm more than happy to though. This is awesome. to be able to play these games again. It reminds me of some good times, man.
I love you too.
Thank you, Mark. Welcome back. I'm actually getting the bug here. Maybe I'll fall so many times that I'll just end up getting this this bug. He gives you a note when you finally chase him enough times. But if I just lock in here, I'm going for that jump, and I think it's a 2 or 3 frame rate. Oh, bog fall. That's not good. Okay. Once we get past like this bug stock, I'm pretty confident we'll be fine. All right, we didn't fall further into the bog. That's all that matters. If you always land there when you fall into the bog. So did I just activate a trumpet? What the heck?
Wait, what? Who did that?
I did that somehow.
Oh,
I
really?
must have pressed a keybind or something. I've never done that before. I don't know about you guys, but I've been getting really like into like revisiting like old cartoons that I used to love. So what's like one of your guys' favorite like underrated cartoons?
Felix the Cat.
I've never even heard of that.
Wait, really?
No, I haven't. I liked Courage the Cowardly Dog a lot, and I also liked Chowder. Those are some good ones that are less talked about a little bit.
Well, to be fair, Felix the Cat, I think, is from the 1930s.
Yeah. Oh, I also loved Tom and Jerry growing up.
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like not a lot of people my age, like in my era, were watching Tom and Jerry, but Tom and Jerry was pretty good.
Alright, we're gonna pick the best response to that question in this chat and give them a chance to donate $10. So we're taking money from them.
I was gonna say what? Wow. Okay. I got lucky there. That normally never happens. All right. Finally made it past that. We're almost out of this area. Okay, you can just do this. Okay. What's okay? I need to be further out. What is you have to be way further out than I remember. Okay. Alright, this is the last like hard part of this area. Let's hope I nail it. Oh my god, I almost walked off. Alright. Alright, and now we're in the cats. This is one of my favorite areas. It's so chill.
Never imagined Jump King and chill in the same sentence.
Nah, man, this game, I mean, I've put so many hours into this game. And not to spoil anything, but I actually I just started working on a map. I'm going to be making my own map with a friend of mine, Val Merrick's, another one of the true OGs of this game. So possibly be on the lookout for that. That could be very interesting. I never thought before that would make a map. We're like in the very early stages of it, but all right. So there we go. This is the final area of this map, guys. Phantom Tower. Oh shoot. Phantom Tower. This is one of my favorite areas as well, music-wise. So you can see here, there's a bunch of invisible platforms. The way you know that they're there is you can see there, yeah, it'll show up. So I don't exactly understand like how they decide to show up though. Like I guess it just takes time sometimes. I'm not 100% sure actually. We're gonna go for this skip. It's a 2-frame skip. Okay, I missed it. And there's some skips you can do to skip some of these invisible platforms and save some time. The issue with this one is that it's also very position specific. So if you're not like on like the very right edge there, it's probably a 1-framer. That's why like it's incredibly impressive. I actually hit it in my PB, but I think I got like very lucky. Yeah, I've been top 10 in this map and Nube Plus, but the main map my best was 11th. Now I'm still in top 20, which is not bad. All right, dude, I need to stop going for this jump. Dude, it's the sunk cost fallacy, guys. You don't understand. I gotta go for these.
Go
Oh,
for it one more
shoot.
time, okay.
Yeah, one more time. Yeah, we'll do one more time. Dude, I can't be taking too long on the games that that I'm like actually okay at. Okay.
Okay.
Dude, I
That's
marked.
alright.
You don't understand, man. I can't not go for it. If I, like it's saving like literally no time anyway. But
One more time, one more time.
one more time. You know, I'm gonna line up closely to make sure. Okay, that's a 2-frame spot. Bang,
Yeah!
bang. Yes, dude. Surely I'm not gonna just fall back down, right? Like, surely not. Okay, we actually skipped an invisible platform there. You can see it over there. Bang! Alright, so I actually trolled you guys. This is not the end of the map. It's a fake tower.
No.
We still have 2 more areas, so let's get it done. Halted Ruin, man. When I was practicing this blindfolded, it's probably the most difficult area in the entire map. I know it's quiet right now, but once we get on this screen, you're gonna start hearing something. Then when we get on the next screen, you're gonna see what's going on. We got the DJs up here, man. The gargoyles. You can see here I'm going through the water a little bit. Oh, alright, we're good. I don't want to miss these jumps because I can get sent back all the way to the beginning of the previous area if I do. So there's a few jumps I gotta be very careful about. If you go on the edge here, you can full jump this. And there's actually a skip on the next screen here. Waterfall skip. See if I can hit it. And I did. Very nice. Oh wow, I barely made that. Okay, I overshot that, but that's all good. All right, we're coming up to the final area here, and this has a gimmick that has not been seen yet. And it's only in this map, at the end of this map, for these 3 maps. And it's quicksand. And there's actually a really cool trick you can do. So basically, you'll see if I don't do anything here, I'll sink in the sand. But there's a strategy called a sand boost, where you do like a double jump in the sand, and it gives you a lot of extra height. So I'm gonna try to go for a sand boost skip here. Right here. Let's see if I can do it. It's not too difficult once you get it down, but as you can see there, you can't normally do that unless you do the sand boost skip. But this area is actually pretty easy if you want it to be, because you can... One second, let me just lock in. All right. Nice. All right. So that's all of Jump King finished. So there we go. But like I was saying, you can sink in the sand like pretty far down, and then you can make a lot of the jumps full jumps. So it's like pretty deceptively, like, it looks hard, but if you know what you're doing, you could definitely get a no fall run. Oh my, it is pouring outside. Holy. All right, 11:39, 8:05. Anyone keeping track? I'm not sure. I'm not looking at the stream right now, but if someone is, that's sick. All right, so that's it for this. So I'm gonna quickly switch games. Let me know if that creates any issues once I start screen sharing again.
All right.
And we're gonna be going to Pogo Stuck now to play all 3 of the Pogo Stuck maps, which I'm excited about because I love Pogo Stuck. I think it's a really great game. All right. Let me know. Is it good?
It's good so far, yes. For audio. Can you go into...
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll just show you quick. So we're gonna be doing map 1, Rage with Your Friends, map 2, the Monolith of Perseverance, and map 3, the Root of All Evil. It's a little quiet for me, so maybe I should turn it up. Oh. I have to reset. Okay.
Oh.
Gonna join my own lobby here.
Okay, we can like barely hear it, but we can still hear it.
Okay. I can turn it up. 1 second. There we go. That should be a lot better.
Oh yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, and we're starting this now. So basically how this game works is you constantly have to move with the pogo. You can't stop. If you try to stop, you'll just keep bouncing around. And you have to get a 270-degree turn, I believe, to get a boost jump like I'm doing. You can see on the bottom that my thing is glowing because I'm getting a boost. And that'll be very important. And the really cool thing about this game is that if you fall really far down, you can actually save yourself by using the momentum of all the distance that you fell down to recover. Doesn't always work, but it very often can. This tree is... Also, I promise you, like, this may look like very easy from what I'm showing, but if you play this game, it's like... It's very, very challenging to get the handle of the controls at first. Alright, so this is actually the only checkpoint in the map, kind of. You can't really get... Once you make it here, you can't fall past this, but this is like, as you can see, it's only 20%, 7% into the map on the top right, or top left rather. And this is also, these splits that you're seeing like are just comparing against my PB that's like a couple years old. So you'll know how much slower I am than my PB. So I'm definitely not beating my PB on this run, but let's see if we can do a cool little thing here where we don't have to fall all the way down the tree. Nice, we got it. And there's gonna be a cool skip coming up. That skips literally an entire section of the game. Oh, the honey! Oh, it's so slippery. All right, we didn't fall down, so that's good. The pineapples, man. I love pineapples. I don't know about you guys. Definitely one of my top fruits. I think that they're just so sweet and they're very healthy for you as well. So really love those.
I know someone in the chat doesn't like pineapples.
Dude, pineapples are so good. All right, so as you can see here, I'm doing a strategy. It's actually a glitch in the game where if you do a boost and then you land like on your side and then you keep doing that a few times, you can actually gain more height. And I'm going to be using this to get a boost and skip this entire area that's normally to my right. So you can see here I'm doing this and hopefully get up here. Nice. So yeah, I just skipped an entire area doing that.
Yippee.
There's a skip you can do here too. I don't even do it in my PB run, but you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Why not, dude? This is called Anvil Skip. No way I hit it, right? Oh, I want to get up there. Come on. Oh my god, I hit it. Okay, wait. I need to do the other part of the skip. Let's see if I can do it. That was the hard part though, so hopefully I don't mess this up. Alright, that's fine. I can't believe I hit that, dude. Alright, that's great. I told Val Merrick's, who's one of my friends, that he asked me if I'd go for it and I said no. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, maybe I can. Alright, that's alright. You know what? I'll show off the other part of the map anyway, because I think it would probably take me a while to do it again, so. Yeah, so I was skipping this entire part right here. But this part's actually pretty cool. But yeah, this game is really cool. The 100% of this game is like really fun. There's a lot of like small side missions you can do. And there's also ranks. There's Pogo Suck Master, which you have to do a bunch of things, including beating this map, but it's completely invisible. There's a few strategies you can do. You can have like friends help you, and there's a few things you can do. So you can see here, I would have skipped all of that if I made it up here, but unfortunately I messed it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's one of the worst. That's one of the worst falls. Flower Cliff is very difficult. That's okay. Yeah, we're back at the pineapples, but that's all good. And there's Pokesuck Legend, and you have to do every achievement in the game, and then you also, it makes you speedrun. You have to beat all 3 of the maps that I'm playing today, back to back to back in a total time of under 15 minutes.
What?
Yeah, and that's how you get the final achievement and 100% the game. It's really, 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 really cool. So not only do you have to have beaten all the things, but you actually have to be pretty fast. Like it's not easy. There's about, I don't even know how many. I was the like 365th person to do it in this game because it tells you what number you are after you do it. I don't know. There's definitely over 500 at this point because I did that a few years ago. But
Dude,
yeah,
I would rather
it's a
do
really,
that.
really cool thing. I'm definitely not doing all of these today in under 15 minutes. But you know what? That's okay.
I would
Let's just
rather
beat map 1
contract
in
the
under
roof
15
failure
minutes
again
today.
than do that.
Oh yeah, in this game also you could see like throughout the map it has like it literally shows you the leaderboards, and also you could view the replays of the leaderboards. You can literally watch the world record in the game and also the other like top 200 runs. It's really a feature that there's like the speedrun.com for this game is not like where the runs are tracked. It's actually tracked in the game. You can see I'm number 351 on this map, which is not bad. Okay. So yeah, this is a very stressful part of the game for newcomers, but we got through it the second time around. I remember how nervous I was. I think this first clear of this game of this map took like 30 hours or something. It was crazy. Got bananas here. I eat like at least 1 or 2 a day. So shout out bananas for. We got the ice here. This is like one of the easiest parts, and then we're gonna do a little skip here. Or strategy where I bonk my head and then it lines you up perfectly to boost right into here. And then we have to go through the teeth, which is like the last really hard challenge of this map. And we did it. But there's one more thing. You can see here, normally you have to boost the egg up to the top and then boost off of the egg in order to get enough height. But like I said before, because you can do that glitch where you can boost on your side to gain more height, we could actually just do 5 or 6 of those and get enough height to get up this wall. Because normally you're intended to put the egg right where it shows it right there. And it's pretty difficult. Like it takes some people hours to get the egg up there and complete it. It's like a very underrated challenge. You think you're finished and then you're not, but as you can see there, you could just do that. All right, 735. 058 for the Pogo Stuck Map 1. All right, this is what I'm worried about because here we have Pogo Stuck Map 2. And as you can see here, this is 3 red chili peppers, so it's even harder than map 3. And when you're doing this like run, like if you're like speedrunning this, you could go in any order for the games, which is pretty nice, but I decided, for some builded suspense, added suspense here, we're gonna do this, in order of. So we actually just skipped there. Skipped a little bit of that section to the right. I did that very quickly, actually. I'm happy about that. But yeah, you don't want to touch that white stuff. It's like coconut, I think, or something. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. But then you'll fall through. I love the smell of coconut, dude. It's so good. All right. Yeah, this map, I mean, if you've seen like the Ludwig video on this map, I'm actually ahead of my PB. That's funny.
What?
But if you've seen the video like Ludwig being this map, like when it came out, it took him like, I don't even know, like maybe 100 hours or something crazy. But yeah, this map gives a lot of people trouble. I can't remember how long it took me, but it took me a long time. Nice, dude. I actually got in there. All right, we're still ahead of PB, guys. I can actually PB, surely. But there's a lot of cool things to this map, but it gets really hard later on, so. I doubt I'm going to be able to do all of it clearly, but you know what? We'll see. I really like this map, dude. I started playing it again yesterday a little bit for the first time in a long time to practice for this event, and I was like, damn, this map is actually it's not easy, but I'm in a lobby. Let me just leave. There's a few people here. They're gonna distract me. Go into an unlisted lobby. I forgot every time. Okay, we got these bees here. Jump from B to B and then go back in. There we go. And then here's one of the most iconic parts of this map. We get to jump from the moving bees. So you got to have good spacing here. And then jump up here. And there we go. There's a really cool skip you can do here, but I really don't know how to do it. Also, I didn't notice this until earlier, but are these like blackberries or raspberries or I don't know. Colorblind, dude. I can't see what color that is. But
I think they might be both. Different color.
okay, so as you can see there, the spikes, you don't want to touch them or they'll really mess you up. It's pretty hard to avoid when you're doing your first playthrough. I remember struggling with that. And then we can bounce on these mushrooms. Oh my god, okay. My angle was slightly off, but luckily I was able to jump back there and recover. Oh, you see, I didn't get a boost there, unfortunately. No!
Uh-oh.
Alright, that's fine. We're just back here. Go back down the hole. Hole of shame. All good, we're back here. Oh yeah, that's AS13B right there. It's pretty cool. It shows your friends on Steam, like, where they last were in the map. And AS13B, he is the god of god gamers. He, in the original God Gamer Gauntlet, which is just, like, the first Pogo Stick map, the first Jump King map, and getting over it, he is by far the best player on it. He's put a lot of effort into that run. So if you want to see a really impressive, the best version of Ludwig's original challenge, I definitely recommend you check out AS13B's video. He is an insane gamer. Like pretty much every one of these hard games, including some other ones, he's pretty much ran all of them. We got through that, avoided all the spikes, so that's excellent. You can see here that says 500. That's because this is meant to be like a 1,000-meter climb, with each area being 100 meters. So we're about halfway through the climb here. But there's some really hard parts coming up, and these are the parts that take us a while. And I'm not going to spoil what it is, but there's a thing that can send me all the way to the very beginning of the map coming up soon. If I mess it up, it'll just teleport me right back to the beginning. So we're going to hope that it's not too difficult, but I think I definitely everyone falls victim to it on their first playthrough. But so you can see there these cogs or these pillars, they move, but you can actually bonk your head there to make it much easier because it just bonks you back up. So you can see here, I'm just gonna bonk my head just to get across. If you stay on the pillars too long, you'll fall right through to the bottom. Then we got these cogs here, which are similar, except you just gotta not let them shoot you off, but we're good. Alright, and then here we have the axe. If this thing touches me, you go back down to the very beginning of the map. It kills you. But luckily, we're gonna avoid that and not let that happen. Surely. Surely I won't fall back down! Alright. And now we have the dragon here. This is probably the hardest part of the... Oh, okay. Or we don't have the dragon here. Okay. I need to chill.
Okay.
Oh, no! I don't care if I... No, it's all good. It's all good. As long as I don't get touched by that axe, I'm not worried. Okay. I got a little nervous there. Okay. But yeah, we have those jumps there that I'll get back to, and that is... It's definitely it's super hard because the map one is like pretty much nothing like it, so it's like you're going into this map assuming you're going in order, and it's like you just like are not prepared for it, but it should be fun.
Oh, hey. It's okay.
Yeah, we're all good, man. I'm hoping to get like a really cool like jump where I like I fall very far and then I'm able to recover, because I feel like that's like a really unique aspect of this game that I'd like to show off a bit. So I can't really have it happen purposely. I mean, I can, but I think I'd rather just have it happen if it happens.
You just have to pray on your own.
You can get a lot of height if you fall from a really far distance away. You can see there, we just wait for it to go all the way left, and then we go right under it. As you can see here, this is like a harder version of the flower cliffs from the previous map. All right, and then here we have to do something really cool. This is the part where I was talking about, where it's like it's really difficult when you're first doing it. We have to, like, yeah, it's pretty tight. And then you have to jump down and then go across into the duck's mouth. All right, this duck is giving me some trouble before, so let's just get out of his mouth here. There we go.
God.
Yeah, it's very nerve-wracking. And then we actually have a pretty cool part here. There's a little, like, if I can get this movement, that would look really clean. But basically, you get on this little grab ball here. Now let's see if I can do the movement. Normally, if I got it really clean, I would be able to go all the way around here without touching this, and then just like boost right to here. But it's all good. As you can see here, we have the snake. I forgot to mention the snake. In the first map I played, there's a snake, and if you go into its mouth, it'll suck you down, and you'll go on a slip and slide all the way back. You're very unlikely to have that happen. This snake doesn't do anything. He just stares at you creepily. But yeah, he looks like that in the first map too. Okay, I didn't get a boost there, so I have to go back and get a boost. All right, and then we're in the final area here. And this one's really interesting because you can't jump too many times because the blocks start disappearing. So you have to do it in a certain amount of jumps. You see the blocks are falling off behind me here. The ones I'm touching and more. So if I didn't overshoot the platform, and then you boost right up and you're done. 925, that's not bad, dude. I'll take a sub 10 on this map, dude. All right, 925, 859. Very nice.
We have one more remaining, right?
Yeah, one more map and then we have Getting Over It. Wow. Which is a very quick game. All right, this is a really cool map. I really like this map. There's like several different routes that you can take. There's like 3 different routes you can take throughout the whole map, and they each have their own difficulties. And there's also like a unique. There's a lot of cool achievements on this map too. If you ever go achievement hunting, I definitely recommend it because this map has a lot of cool achievements that you can go for. I'm gonna do a little skip here, get boost up here. I've literally not played this map in a long time though, so we're gonna do another skip to get through here. Then we're going up to the turtle. Nintendo, please don't sue. All right. I think I messed up the timing, but there was a cool thing I could do, but let's see if I can time it. There should be a... I might have to say hey, actually. Then he'll come up. Yeah, you can see he's coming up. Oh! Oh. You can boost on that frog. I don't know if I say hey again, will he come up? You don't need to do this, but... Oh yeah, he will. Alright, it's all good. But yeah, you can boost on him and then he'll disappear once you boost on him. But you could also just do this. To get up here. And then you go back down. And there's like so many different routes in this map. It's really cool. And then look at this. Water! I haven't been in the water in a while. There we go. Got carrots. Oh, Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, you gotta love those like little things where you go up and then down and then back up to get the height. It's really cool. Oh yeah, so you see I don't have this because there's actually like things to collect, and then if you collect it, you can open that. Where was I going? Okay, oh yeah, I remember. But you could actually go up here, do this to get height. I got too much height actually. You do this to get height to get up here. This part's a little scary. I haven't done this part in a while, but it should be fine. The Moais. Oh, I'm gonna go back up. A little scary. I gotta do my setup. See, there you go.
Oh my god. So scary.
Yeah, it is quite terrifying, but here we are. We can actually go through this I'll go through the secret area. Oh wait. Oh, you have to break it, that's right. So you can see there's so many different paths you can go down here. And normally it's just to collect an item here, a secret item you have to get the key for. So you can see there's a lot of cool things you can do in this. Normally I would never go down here, but I just wanted to show that off. All right, and then you can go on this sap here, and it will give you a boost. So just like that. We're actually gonna go on the side of this here and take this little skip. See, there's like a whole nother route here I didn't even discover, but we're gonna do another one of these up and downs. Oh, I landed too far on the edge. It bumped me. Let's do a little more. Oh my god, that time I almost landed too far off the edge there. Alright, and then I like this part a lot. You know, you can't go into that sap, so you gotta do that. And as you can see, there's a snake head ready to eat me. Oh, I hit the spike. Can I save that? No, I can't.
Oh.
No!
No!
See, let's see. Okay, well, you can see that there's a good chance to recover. But unfortunately, I didn't there, so we have to do it all again. Right, but yeah, this map it's probably easier than map 1 up until the final area, which I was almost at there, because the final area is, dude, oh my gosh. I mean, talking about like the legend stuff, the Pogostuck legend stuff, you know, you have to do obviously you have to go in order of the maps, so map 1, 2, and 3, and I think I failed at the very last area of map 3, like, I don't know, like 6 times or something, because it's just so difficult. And if you fall like once or twice, you're pretty much cooked for the legend challenge. I don't think I did so bad with it. Like there were people who did the legend challenge who. Here, I'll go this way this time just to show it. This is the way you would normally go. And there's also a bunch of cool game modes as well. Like there's the Invis one that I talked about, but there's more like there's like every single map upside down. There's like mini maps. There's like a bunch of different game modes. And there's also stuff that other people have done too. Like people have beaten some of these maps without doing any boosting at all, which is like insanely difficult. Like I can't even comprehend that. Boosting is such a core mechanic in the game. It's pretty much essential unless you're extremely good and you're up for the challenge. But as you can see there, I was able to recover that, which is nice. And there we go. Okay, let's not mess this up this time. So we climb up here, and then the strategy is to bonk your head, get a boost, and then go in here. There we go. And then we're going to be coming up to the final area here in a moment. Gotta avoid the slime. And then also, most importantly, avoid the snake head. Definitely don't want to be messing with that. And then if you go through these rings here, you'll see it'll give you a boost down and then a boost up. So very cool area. This is not the hard part, actually. I forgot this technically does before the final here. Did a little skip there. Did another little skip there. Alright, and then we have this area here, which is very difficult because you'll see as I go through the area, the platforms are going to start to disappear below me. So you only get one shot. It'll start doing it in just a second here. After this next platform. Okay, I can't even get up there. But... Oh, this angel can save you, I think. There's like... Can he save you? I don't know. He can save you in map 2. I don't know if he's just here in map 3 or not. If you mess up enough times at the end of map 2, you can actually get saved. Alright, so the platforms are going to start disappearing. And this part is very difficult. The jumps are very, the platforms are very small and precise. It's able to kind of recover it there. I felt him though. Gonna do a little skip here. Okay, then we gotta make sure we don't angle. We gotta be centered here. And bang.
Nice.
825. All right, that didn't take. That wasn't too bad. All right, 825, 046, and we're on to the final game. I'm gonna stop screen sharing just for a second so I can switch games. And the final game, this should be quick unless I get messed up. But we got getting over it here. My PB is under 2 minutes, but anything can happen. Getting over it is a game that I have had a lot of hatred for in the past, but it's a good game. It's like, oh my gosh, if you start really grinding it for a good time, it can get frustrating. All right, are you able to see my game, Mark?
Oh yeah, I can see the game.
Wait, let me put on the music. Is the music on? Okay. And there's also voiceovers for this game. I'm sure you guys have heard it before.
Yep.
Where he says a bunch of quotes and stuff. I'm just turning up the volume to make sure that it's can be heard. The music in this game is one of my favorites, and you could also, if you beat it, there's like a chat room that you could talk to people in.
Oh, I remember
really cool.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have the gold pot because I have over 50 wins in this game. I have well over 50 wins, but yeah, your pot gets more gold the more you beat the game up until 50 wins, and there's also a bunch of custom skins. I used to have a custom pot with my profile picture, but I don't know why I don't have that anymore, but I could probably figure it out. Alright, we have the chimney here. That was actually pretty clean. I'm gonna try to go for this optimization here. Oh shoot. I remember, Mark, I actually gifted you this game. I remember.
You did, yes. And then I got
Have you
the
beaten
orange
it?
out.
You got the orange. Alright. Let's see if I could do this little optimization here. See there, I went straight to here, and then we could do a skip where we skip, called slide skip. We just skip an entire section. Alright, I didn't get enough height, but it's actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. But yeah, I just skipped like an entire section there. If I can get up, please! I'm running out of mouse space. Alright. Yeah, we have Orange Hell coming up here, which is one of the most notorious areas, man. This game is truly a work of art. And I can hit the table there to get the height I need if I can do it. Okay, I can't. See, there we go. We did that really cleanly. Right up the mountain. This game's actually pretty fun. Okay, I got a lot of height there. That's good. And then we have this part here, the hat jump. This hat can mess you up here coming up. But I'm not going to let it do that. I've had it happen too many times. Goodbye, hat. They did the anvil jump there, which it's pretty trivial once you know how to do it. Trivial means easy, right? I think that's what
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
getting fancy here because this game is just so fancy. Right, we have the bucket jump, which we absolutely nail. If I'm pausing, it's because I'm like pausing on accident. I don't know why. I just put my thing over there. And here we have some there's some notches that you just have to know where they are to get up here. It's pretty easy to remember where they are once you do them, but executing it can be more difficult because as you can see, I'm sliding down. Which... All right, you can get stuck on this tower here. You can get your hammer stuck, so we definitely don't want to do that. Like you can literally get soft locked, so you don't want to do that. Skipped a little thing. Yeah, let's see space launch. Oh, that's a good angle. Oh wait, this is actually good. Wait, this is actually a pretty good run for me. Is that sub 3?
Is it PB? Oh, it's a...
No, not PB.
Okay.
304 though. No, my PB is a 147, but I mean I haven't played in a long time, so I'm sorry guys. I can't enter the chat room because I solemnly swear that I'm not recording or streaming this, and I don't know if everyone in here is beating this, so you know what? I'll do it anyway. All right, we'll name it GoFF.
Yes.
Charity! Woo! Oh, the chat is currently unavailable due to maintenance. I've never seen this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's fair.
I've never seen that before. That's sad. All right.
But thank you, Level, for that.
Yeah, that was the
time.
final time. So I don't know if
Yeah.
anyone added up all of them, but yeah, that was the run, man. And I had a really great time. I didn't actually do as bad as I thought. I mean, I went for some like harder skips just to show them off, so I probably could have shaved off some time if I didn't do that. So actually, I'm very happy with how that went. And yeah, thank you so much to everybody who's watching this and Mark for hosting this, as well as Radionics and Yokai. And you know, definitely, if you want to play these fighting games, there's a great community. If you want to play them individually or if you want to do them all together, you know, I stream sometimes at twitch.tv/level LEHVEL. I play mostly Jump King and then some other games from time to time. Although I haven't been streaming much lately, but I might be live at some point, maybe playing these games again now that Mark got me back into them. So definitely be on the lookout for that if you want to. But yeah, I appreciate you letting me join, Mark. This is a great experience. I'm back at GoFF.
Yay!
Let's go. Amazing.
Alright. But yeah, thank you to you too, and thank you to everyone.
All right. I appreciate everybody, and take care, guys. Good luck to the rest of the runners.
Bye.
Bye-bye.